cooking. Hot enough for ya? Go time! Got a it's over! This one's free! Here, have the whole magazine! Always double tap. Heads up, people! Fire! It's over! Come on! You like that? Bet it all on the bullet! It's go time! Trigger finger is itching! Go time! Bring out the big gun! It's over! Read him and weed! All right, sock it to him! Between the eye! Been saving this one! Fire! Here, have the whole magazine! That all? Bet it all on the... Bring it home, folks! Bring out the big guns! Hot enough for ya? You're mine! Ashes to ashes! And dust to dust!
Oh, you like training?
Who we reckon first? Fire in the hole! Trigger finger is itching. It's over! Coward! Somebody wants to play hardball. Always double tap. Fire! Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Ever tasted lead? Come on! Great. Obstacles. Bring it home, folks! Fire in the hole! Rain hell on... It's over! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Here, have the whole magazine! Bring out the big guns! Bet it all on the bullet! Fire! It's over! Serves you right! Take that! Somebody wants to play hardball. Always double tap. Take that! Heads up, people! Not enough for it? Oh, it's over! Read him and weed! Got a bullet for ya! Bring out the big guns! Go! Don't let up! Got a bullet for ya! Take this over! Fire in the hole! Come on! Trigger finger is itching! That all? Got a bullet for ya! Bet it all on the bullet! Got a bullet, been saving this one! Don't let up! It's over! Now this one's free! Fire! Here, have the whole magazine! Trigger finger is itching! That all?
Practice makes perfect. You worked up a sweat. Oh, you like training?
Looking for a fight? Fire in the hole! Great. Obstacles. Looking for a fight? Fire! Heads up, people! Here, have the whole magazine! More work. Fire in the hole! Somebody wants to play hardball. Fire! Been saving this one. Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Raid. Obstacles. Fire in the hole! Heads up, people! Looking for a fight? Fire! Rain hell on him! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! It's over! Bring it! It's go time! Bring out the big guns! Who we reckon first? Bring it home, folks! Fire in the hole! Here, have the whole magazine! Been saving this... Bring it! It's over! This one's free! Trigger finger is itching! Got a bullet for ya! Bring out the big gun! Come on! Ever tasted lead? Hot enough for ya? It's go time! It's over! Coward! Bring it! Trigger finger is itching! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Bet it all on the bullet. Ever tasted lead? That all? Fire in the hole! Rain hell on him! It's go over! You're done! Here, have the whole magazine! Looking for a fight? Hot enough for ya? Heads up, people! It's over! This one's free! Trigger finger is itching! Bring out the big gun! It's go time! Trigger finger is itching! Fire! Don't... Bring out the big gun! It's over! Coward! Bring out the big gun! Got a bullet for ya! That all? Bet it all on the bullet! Bring out the... Been saving this hot enough for ya? Here, have the whole magazine! It's over! You like that? That all?
practice your moves?
Raid. Obstacles. Fire in the hole! Rain hell on them! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! If it's over! It's go! Bring it home, folks! Bring out the big gun! It's go time! Trigger finger is itching! Clean the up! Hot enough for ya? Come on! Got him booked over! Read him and wait! Bet it all on the bullet! Clean the eye! Bring out the big gun! It's go time! Oh, you're in for it! Bet it all on the heads up, people! Here, have a over! Serves you right! Fire in the hole! Here, have the whole magazine! It's go time! Bring out the big gun!
From me and you'll agree. This bread...
You're mine.
Come right up, folks. Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise.
Nice.
Best prices in town.
Rare. All right.
Come on, you.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, better. Keep your eyes up.
So then, no.
Peekaboo. Nice.
Looking for that special loaf? Look no farther.
So,
Right.
okay.
Neat.
Thank you so much. Right then.
So then,
Well, now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there are no wrong choices here.
All right.
Found anything you like? I've got a few more options behind the counter.
Peekaboo. Nice.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, handy.
Oh, funny. Now I'm there.
You're mine. Ooh.
Can't decide, but...
Okay, so
Nice. Peekaboo. All right.
Sorry.
it's all ready.
You're mine.
How do you do?
Excuse me.
Hey, handy.
So then.
With every purchase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Got the goods? Let's see. Could be worse. If you come across any more...
This one?
Every time the crew touched down in Folka, I would make a beeline for the Blue Sky hideout. Half of it was me being a responsible adult and wanting to make sure the Tykes were okay. But there was also the call of duty. Wouldn't be much of a chef's square if I let the troops go hungry, would I? Don't worry, I didn't stuff the kids with just carbs. I also fed them knowledge. Things like what fruit to eat, what shrooms and plants were poisonous, how to tell if a flower had edible nectar, and where to hide from monsters. Lesson number 1, though, was how to locate drinkable water. The kids were living on the edge of a forest, after all. One day, this information could save their lives. For now, at least, it was all in good fun, and the Tykes were loving it. Whenever I gave them a demonstration, they'd rush to repeat it. 9 times out of 10, they'd fail, but instead of getting discouraged, they started a race to see who could get it right the fastest. And I'd always get this strange feeling that I'd traveled back in time. Back to when I was a squire of Fiendrock, just beginning to discover the world.
Hey, Sir Chef, see that bug up there? You think you can catch it?
Gotcha. All right, gather around, knights. So, this little guy is super good at sensing monsters. Whenever danger approaches, he's the first to hide. There's actually a rhyme about it. Goes, bug on tree, monster free. Bug in ground, monsters around. Those kids were the most inquisitive students you could hope to meet. Soaked up knowledge like a sponge. If I had to choose just one lesson I wanted them to take away, though, it would be know when to ask for help. Because reaching out to others isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of trust. And without trust, you can't build an order of knights or any relationship. Growing up doesn't mean you have to solve all your problems alone. I hoped the kids wouldn't lose sight of that, as I once did. One sunny afternoon, I was heading to the woods with the Tykes when I saw a boy crouched in the shadow of the city walls. Who's he? An innocent question, but Captain Skip glowered and folded his arms.
Just some weirdo from Tempeal. He always looks like his balloon just popped. Once, I asked him if he wanted to be a knight, and he started crying. It's probably better to just leave him alone.
Skip ended this bit with a snort that said, "And that's that." But I couldn't help glancing back at the boy. There was something about him that seemed so lonely. Hey, Captain Skip, this is just my humble opinion, but isn't the duty of a knight to help people? Especially those who kinda sorta look like they might be in need. At this, Skip's face puckered up so hard, you'd have thought I squeezed lemon juice into his mouth. I got where the little dude was coming from, though. It wasn't always easy to do the right thing. But that's what made it so rewarding.
You're not wrong, Sir Chef. Defending justice means defending the weak.
Skip dashed over to the city walls. After what looked like a pretty one-sided conversation, he came back with the boy in tow.
Say hello to the newest member of the Blue Sky Knights!
I couldn't keep from smiling. In that moment, Skip and the lonely boy were the mirror image of Lancey and me when we were kids. It didn't take long for Noobs and the rest of the Tykes to become fast friends. Oh, that's the nickname they gave to the boy from Tempeal, by the way. Noobs. Within weeks, Noobs had transformed into one of the brightest and most active kids in the city. he'd had a reason to be sad. Turned out, Noobs had lost his parents in the Tempeal incident. He'd moved to Folka after being adopted by relatives. Poor kid deserves some sweetness in his life, after all that bitterness. I did what I could for him, bringing my best creations to the Blue Sky Hideout. Today's special was one of Lancey's favorites, Vane's Paradise Pudding. Smooth, creamy, and so very rich. The sugar had apparently put the kids in a talkative mood. They'd barely gotten their spoons out of their mouths when they started competing for the title of Best Food Commentator. Eventually, this evolved into a debate on which Vane creation was the tastiest. Captain Skip claimed it was the cookies I'd given them the day we met, because they were seasoned with memories. Pretty poetic for a kid of like 7. I love those cookies too, though. They were a recipe from Grandma. Even Noobs was eager for a piece of the action. Warmed my heart to see the shy little guy come out of his shell. But you know how it is with this world. The skies are clearest right before the storm. My next visit to Folka, I could tell something was wrong as soon as I stepped foot in the city. All the adults stood huddled outside their homes, discussing, arguing. A few were weeping. Turns out, it was the Tykes. They had gone missing. The news hit me like an oncoming airship. I remembered how to breathe again. I rushed over to Ace, one Blue Sky Knight who'd stayed behind.
What do we do? What if they never come back?
I'll find them, I promise. But you need to tell me what happened. It started with Noobs. Still unused to the layout of Folka, he'd gotten lost in the woods. After about 6 hours, Skip put together a search team and went after him, without telling any adults. Now a full day had passed, and all 4, Noobs, Skip, Beats, and Fessa, still hadn't returned. The whole time he was talking, Ace was shaking from head to toe. I put both my hands on his shoulders and gave him the warmest smile I could muster. You did good, Ace. Now leave the rest to me. I went straight to the Grand Cipher. Needed to recruit as many eyes as I could get. Those kids were my friends, and the future of the skies. I wasn't going to let anything happen to them. Hold on, guys. I'm coming for you.
There have to be traps. Keep your eyes peeled.
They'll be fine. I know they will. This fruit, it's still fresh. They have to be near.
Out of my way! Now! This body cannot be killed.
Let's go! They won't mess with us again!
Not bad, considering we seldom work together.
I taught them how to camouflage themselves in this grass. You probably head out for monsters around here.
Let's patch you up.
You have my favor.
You don't think the monster
monsters have already gotten to them.
No, they're okay. They have to be.
Break that! Take
Water hasn't dried up yet. You have to be close. I'm coming! Hey, pick on someone your own size.
Sir Chef!
You guys aren't hurt, right? Just wait a little longer. This will be over in a jiffy.
You can't stop being
Be quick.
or die! Know your place! I will be your guiding light.
Get him, coward! Eat this! We're not that bad.
You said thanks for
Like a hurricane!
Hold my tail.
Get away! Ashes to ashes!
Look at Sir Chef go. Looks like he's a real knight. No way. He won. Looks like the little squirts are doing just fine.
Yeah, I think I need a moment.
Thanks. You did good, Sir Chef.
Skip still had enough in him to put on a brave face. That was a good sign. As I checked the rest of the tykes for injuries, I could feel that familiar tingle in my tear ducts. But I held it in. Kids had gone through enough. Without a grown man showering them in snot. I'm so glad you pulled through. The Blue Sky Knights really are amazing. Captain Skip immediately lightened the mood by trying to fit his hands around my biceps.
Whoa! I had no idea you were so strong.
Byrne, who'd been hovering nearby, crossed his paws.
You think those tree trunks are just for show? Vade's a trained knight, vice captain of the White Dragons.
The White Dragons? Wait, Sir Chef, you were an actual knight?
Oh no. The upturned eyes of betrayed innocence. The ultimate technique. I started to sweat. I mean, yes, technically, but I hadn't actually lied to them, but hiding the truth was just as bad. I steeled myself for the eruption, but it never came.
Wow, a real knight! You need to let me interrogate you for my notes later.
No wonder you kick butt! Dude, awesome!
I should have known. Those kids would never turn on a friend.
Come on, people, don't miss
Wish I could say all's well that ends well, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. As we started back for Folka, I decided the kids and I needed to have a serious talk. All right, spill it. Why'd you all go into the woods alone?
Noobs was in trouble, and, you know, it's the duty of a knight to help people. I just thought we had to save him.
Skip spoke down to his shoes. I felt my heart drop. It's the duty of a knight to help people. Those had been my words, so I was to blame for this whole mess. Skies above, why do I always... But before I could chase this dark train of thought any further, a small tug on my sleeve brought me back.
All those survival skills you taught us really helped.
Yeah, thanks to you, we were able to properly locate food and water. And hide from monsters.
I was so proud of them. But now was not the time to encourage their recklessness with praise. Do you realize how worried everyone was? If anything bad happened, your friends would be hurt big time, and not to mention your families. Yes, as knights, you have a duty to protect. But as people, you have a duty to your loved ones. So remember, the Tykes chimed in for this next line.
Know when to ask for help.
Okay, now it was time to be proud. Crouching so I was eye to eye with the Blue Sky Knights, I held out my pinky. It's a promise, okay? An oath between knights. I recently returned to Folka to find the Tykes holding a serious discussion. According to Skip, they were in big trouble for marching deep into the woods without adult supervision. As punishment, the Blue Sky Knights had to disband. The kids didn't look too upset, though. Au contraire. Skip stood feet apart, head high, one fist reaching for the sky.
Today, we form the Order of Vane.
Guess they'd found a loophole. I mean, what did the grown-ups expect? These kids were joined at the hip.
No one's found the hideout yet. I say we train there till we're all super cool knights like Vane.
Kids and their stupid dreams, right? You know, I never thought that one day I'd have a group of mini-me's, which is nice, but also kind of scary. 'Cause what if you set a bad example, let them down the wrong path, on and on? It's enough to make you want to run and hide. But that's not what knights do. We stand our ground. We support each other. And with the best friends in the skies looking out for me, I know I can become just the kind of hero these kids deserve.
Have a good day.
good day.
The next morning, I paid a visit to the Defense Corps headquarters. I did not receive a cordial welcome.
You're that redhead. Why'd you come back here?
To supply you with counsel. Now hearken to me. The soldiers could only look on in wonder as I continued. Order is the basis of any kingdom, great or small. It is what establishes harmony in music and builds peace out of strife. You are its keepers and conductors. Take pride in your duty. To this, the soldiers could find no response. I went on. You told me you cannot fight because Roland is gone. You are mistaken. Comrades give you courage, but true strength must come from within. You cannot fight because you are weak. There followed a moment of silence. Then the Corps encircled me.
We didn't ask for your advice.
Grab him! Throw him out!
But I fixed them with a look. I have said nothing you did not already know. If you can see your faults, why not mend them? Begin by overseeing your daily tasks, for habit is the mother of success and failure.
That's it! You won't shut up? Then we'll make you!
I evaded the soldier's blow with a step. Raising my fist in the air, I said, wielding force to stifle dissent. Already you overstep your power. But I will not be silenced so easily. In one wave, the whole Corps rushed upon me, but they were like water breaking upon rock. I showed them mercy. So when it was over, their pride smarted more than their flesh.
Who the hell are you?
Only a passing skyfarer. Tell me, Captain Douglas, are you ashamed you could not lead your forces to victory against one man?
All right, Rubelux, if you're so smart, why don't you try being captain? See how hard it is to train a bunch of bumpkins.
There is no metal so firm it cannot be wrought. Very well then. Lend me your title, and I will show you how warriors are forged.
Huh?
And so I became the one-time captain of the Corps. Training began the following day. Arms maintenance, proper stance. They had no knowledge of even these rudimentary things. I was reminded of my days as a squire, when I was first initiated in the art of war. Of course, I was met with some resistance. There was talk of banishing me from Folka. Yet not a soldier abandoned their training. I saw that though they lacked discipline, their hearts were in the right place. As long as they loved their city, I would grant them the strength and knowledge to protect it. Often while they honed their bodies in the field, I gave speeches to reform them in spirit.
When you hear of trouble, act swiftly. But above all, seek to prevent. Every drop of blood is a loss. The wise win wars before the first blow is struck. Take censure, but reserve judgment. Focus on bettering yourself, for the only actions you can control are your own. Always be ready to defend your people. Though peace may reign within your borders, there is no telling what perils lurk without.
Within days, a new luster could be seen in the soldiers' eyes, and all talk of my banishment had faded. The training of the Defense Corps proceeded smoothly.
Guess you know what you're doing. All right, Rubelux. You can run this outfit a little longer.
Though they barked and whined, former Captain Douglas and his soldiers endured my training. The time had come for Folka to see them reborn. I proposed a patrol, the foremost duty of a guard, for evil, infirm of purpose, dares not stir beneath a watchful eye.
That's a bad idea.
I looked sharply at Douglas, who paced back and forth. Why do you waver?
Why do you think? We've been losers our whole lives. We can't go out there now and dance around the place like we own it. They're gonna laugh at us.
As a soldier, you must not weigh pride against duty. Now, this is a direct order from your captain. Move out. All came to pass as Douglas feared. In the streets of the city, children pointed, men jeered, and women laughed. Behind me, I could feel the will of my band weakening. Do not falter. Remember, shame should not hinder, but rather drive you to do good. The eye sees only the present, and the past is soon forgotten. There was no more I could do for them. The Corps would have to reclaim their own honor. I led them on without another backward glance.
Hey, look! It's the March of the Freeloaders! Must be nice getting paid to take a little stroll!
These barbed words were slung at us before the tavern. The speaker was a red-faced man, no doubt set on by excessive wine. I slowed my pace. It was true that the Corps had brought this scorn upon their heads, yet what remedy could poisoned tongues offer? I never intended for them to be thus reviled. Turning, I walked up to the drunkard.
You got a problem, big guy?
The man shook in fear. But I did no more than bow to him. Forgive us. It is the part of a leader to bear the faults of his followers. For who will answer to a lord that will not answer for them? I am now the captain of the Corps, and speak on their behalf. We have failed you in the past. For that, we are sorry. But these soldiers are now changed. Give us time, and I swear on my honor we will set things right. Amazement flashed into the man's eyes, clearing the fog of drunkenness. Shamefaced, he hurried away.
I, wanted to apologize, Captain Percival.
Douglas's voice sounded behind me.
It's our fault you had to grovel to a juicehead like that.
Enough. I held up a hand. Power is ever conjoined with responsibility. I did no more than duty commanded. Now come. The day wears on. It is time for training. At the guardhouse, the men fell to their drills with vigor.
Put your back into your swings. Stand firm. You are the first defense of your people. Bear yourselves with pride. Yes, sir.
Their voices were clear, and their movements strong. Soon, I thought, they would be a match even for the forces of Avia.
Bad news! Those Avia rats are back!
The day that would test the valor of the Corps came sooner than expected. I looked up at the soldier, who had burst breathless into the guardhouse. Report!
An armed group thought to be connected with Avia is occupying the mines of Tempeal. They've taken the reconstruction workers captive, including several residents of Folka.
It would be a dangerous rescue for the Corps, who were yet untried in combat. But the soldiers quickly showed me they had not failed their training.
Captain Percival, let's fight back! We're ready! We can save those hostages!
No. I sensed something strange at work. It had been the aim of the ruined church to bolster their ranks with new converts from Folka. Why then would they occupy their mines and threaten their people? Surely it was not for ransom. The adherents of Avia held their faith high above the jewels of the earth. This had to be a trap. Of course, trap or no, the Corps could easily overthrow Avia, as long as I led them. But I could not stay in Folca forever. And so I said, do not let confidence consume your wisdom. Your duty is to protect your people, not to prove your strength. You do not know the designs of your enemy, nor whether your might can contend with theirs. You must call for aid. I saw that my warning had disheartened the soldiers. I could not blame them. They had struggled so far, only to learn that they still fell short. But glory must not be bought with blood. The lives of the islanders came first. Drawing myself up, I strove to lift their spirits. Your city needs you. There is much work to be done. Learn what you can from those that escaped the mines. Muster the defenses. Let your people know they are safe.
Yes, sir! But Captain Percival, the clock is ticking. What if the Skyfarers and reinforcements from Seed Hollow don't make it in time?
I could not hold back a smile. Do not worry. I know a crew of Skyfarers already at hand. First, to secure the hostages. The hostages must be rescued with all speed.
Wait, that hair. It's the rooster head from Folca, the orange brethren!
Sentries. You will wish you never saw me. There must be more of them.
How'd you get in here? Where are the lookouts? Sleep on the job?
You'll never know! I got the ammo to spare!
Too few of them. Their main force must be headed for Folca.
Let's patch you
Perhaps
up.
I should turn back. No. I must have faith in my comrades. All the hostages are behind bars. At least they will be kept safe from the battle.
Who are you?
You may know me as the Lord of Flames.
Are you here to save us? The Lord of Flames? You will burn! Till we meet again, brothers.
But unfortunately for you, this battle won't go like the last one.
Not many who survived my flames dare to face them again. You are either brave or a fool.
Fire in the hole!
One fell.
I can't believe it! They're winning 100 to 1! How? The stars forsaken us?
The stars do not decide our fate. We do. In turning to treachery and force, you built your own. Let loose the fires of war. It will take more time to bind these Crusaders than it did to defeat them. I bound the hands of the Crusaders and turned them captive toward Folca.
Why, here's a stalwart little interloper. You could do far better than skyfaring, you know.
Keep silent. I will not listen to the lies of a false prophet.
Then I guess you won't believe me when I say the mines were just a diversion. We sent our main force to Folca. They'll have captured the city by now. We'll raze it to the ground and build a new Church of Avia on the smoking ruins!
The preacher continued to lay bare his plot, though I had no desire to hear it.
I know this backcountry is filled with scurrying field mice.
You Skyfarers were the only real threat. If we could keep you busy elsewhere, say, in some nice, dusty mines, then taking Folka would be like stealing candy from a baby.
Even now you know not of what you speak. I had already made out that the mines were not your true purpose, and you misjudge the people of Folka. There is great strength in that city. It will not fall to the likes of you.
That's hogwash!
If you will not trust my words, then perhaps you will trust your eyes. We had come to the gate of Folka.
Captain Percival, we've captured all the invaders.
You should have seen us, Captain! No one messes with us on our turf!
There, trussed up before the city walls, were the remaining Crusaders of Avia. The soldiers of the Corps stood over them, bloody but triumphant. And the air was bright and filled with rejoicing as the people of Folka cried glory unto their defenders.
Impossible. How could country mice have overthrown the High Hawks of Avia?
With that, the preacher fell to his knees and spoke no more.